Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. In today's video, we are diving into journaling applications. And I just wanted to clarify one thing because most note-taking apps can be used as a journaling application. So things like Craft, Heptabase, Logsec, there are many others as well, have daily pages. And in those daily pages, you can actually do journaling. But I have decided to go for applications that you can use just as a journal and you don't have to do anything else with it. And the pricing reflects that as well. So let's say just let's just take Notion as an example. You could do your journaling inside of Notion, and it would be possible to create a database and journal. But if you wanted all of the necessary features, you would have to pay $10 each month if you went for the paid plan. Another example is Reflect. It's the same thing. So you would have to pay a lot of money just to journal. So the pricing in many of these applications reflect the fact that they are a journaling application. I think I have one really pricey one, and also they uh, are mainly journaling applications or can be used mainly just as a journaling application. Some of them, like this one right here, which is DayOne, are just pure journaling applications, and they don't allow for note taking in that way. So let's just jump into the first one. This is DayOne. DayOne allows you to create different journals. I only have one. It gives you a daily prompt, so it helps you to journal as well. This was previously, or it was mainly known as a Mac and iOS application, but now we have a web version, and I think there are Windows and Android applications as well. So it has developed to become more than just a Mac app. I think there isn't like too much to be said about journaling applications because they are basically just journaling applications. But I do love the fact that you have backslash commands in here, and I love the editor. And one of the reasons for me actually using this application previously, I have used this as my journal before I changed it up a bit, but one of the main reasons for me really liking it is just that it looks really pretty, and I think that is important. I have talked about this previously that I think it's really important in note taking, but I also think it is really important in journaling as well. You have basic formatting, you can add images. I love the fact that you can see all of your photos. Videos, audio, PDF, just to remind you of the things you've been through. You can also have a calendar view where you can see your notes from different days or journals. And what I like the most about this is like if you were consistent with this, let's say you did this every day for a year, you could actually go back and see what happened the 1st of July or the 1st of November, and you get the point. So that's what I really like about this application. When it comes to pricing, it honestly isn't that bad. It will only set you back $3 each month if billed annually, which is really, really cheap. I would definitely say that it is worth it when you get like audio recordings, unlimited videos, unlimited photos, voice to text transcription, unlimited drawings, Instagram importer. You can send email, PDF embed. There are so many great things you get. Book printing discount. This is a fun one. You can actually print your journal. You get end-to-end encryption. You get that both for the basic and the premium. Free apps for iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, Mac, and Android. So no Windows application, but there is an Android one. Use offline daily reminders. As I said, so many things you get for only $3 each month, which is pretty fairly priced in my opinion. So I talked about the fact that DayOne started off as just being a Mac and iOS application. we had this application called Diaruim. I think that's how you pronounce it, but this was the Windows and Android application for journaling. You get a bunch of features. I haven't downloaded it on my Windows PC because when you open it in the Microsoft Store, let's actually go ahead and do that. It will actually come up as a paid application, and this is around 10 this is around $10 in Norwegian kroners. Anyways, back to the application. So you got a bunch of features here as well. So a lot of the same things as you would get uh, in DayOne, but I feel like this has more features, which might be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you want. But just in general, I feel like they are quite similar. You have the automatic integrations here as well. So I would say that whether you choose this one or the other one comes down to one of two things, either pricing or what if you're on a Windows PC or not, because the web version might not necessarily be something you want to use for your journaling if you do a lot of journaling on a PC. But as you can see, it is a really simple looking application. There are, of course, many more things to these applications, but I'm trying to keep my videos a little shorter than I have been able to previously. This also allows you to use personal cloud storage, so OneDrive, Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud, or WebDAV, depending on which one of these you use. That is also something I like. You have the map view here, just like in DayOne, and everything looks really, really similar to DayOne, but this is the better option if you live in Windows and Android, in my opinion. So another great option is an application called Mindsera, and this is a little bit of a different one because this actually uses AI. Um, and AI is a part of the paid plan here, but you can chat with mentors. So uh, they have different mentors and frameworks you can use. As you can see, everything is behind a paywall. And if I press unlock, you will get the pricing, which is $14.99 per month or $149 per year, which is really, really expensive for just a journaling application. But this journaling application includes things like AI helping you to analyze, or you could chat with mentors. I have seen, like, I think Elon Musk was in here, and AI Elon Musk was in here. I think Marcus Aurelius was in here as well. So you could chat with these mentors using AI to help you solve a problem. And you could also get coaching frameworks or journaling frameworks. And there are some featured frameworks right here, which you can see. So it is a really powerful application. I also do like the user interface of this. So it gives you 49 frameworks, but I like the user interface of this. I also like the fact that on the paid plan you can do voice transcription if you don't want to sit down and write. So that is also a really cool, neat feature, but it is really expensive. And I would say that unless you are like really, really into journaling and you're looking for a way to reflect better or find out more things about yourself, I would say that this definitely is not worth it for the average, like, casual journaler. Next up, we have two applications that I considered not having here. The first one is Bullet. Bullet is a bullet journaling application, so this is a little different of a journaling application. If you're familiar with the bullet journal method, that's basically what you can do inside of here. And I wanted to include it even though I feel like it is a blend between journaling and note-taking, because it is for people who do bullet journaling, and it is basically a way for you to do bullet journaling digitally. I really like the application. I think it has a lot of great features. It is really simple to use, especially if you are familiar with bullet journaling, because you have the different you have the task, note, or event types, which for those of you who do bullet journaling is really, really familiar. You can change the date of this, so this is sort of a blend between a productivity application and a journaling application, but it is one of the few applications that actually allow you to do bullet journaling digitally. When it comes to the pricing of this, you get unlimited habits, achieve more with subtasks, efficiency with repeating tasks, organize with sublists and tags, lock away from prying eyes, so you can make some of your notes private, save memories with images. To get all of these things, you have to either pay $29.99 per year or $3.99 per month. Both of them are really cheap options for something like this. I would say that they are definitely worth it. But this is probably best for you if you do bullet journaling. Another one I wasn't sure if I should include or not is actually Tooz. And Tooz is a note-taking app. It is an all-in-one productivity application, but because of the layout of the daily pages and like different thing types you can use a bullet or a to-do. This also feels really good for bullet journaling. Also, the lists feel like custom collections in a bullet journal, so I decided to include it, even though it is a full note-taking application or full productivity application, for two main reasons. One is the simplicity. The second one is that it is a bullet journaling application, and also for the fact that it is free. They have an optional subscription, but if you're only going to do bullet journaling inside of here, you actually don't need to pay for anything. They also have a memories feature, which allows you to see the old things you have journaled. But basically, you would just do bullet journaling inside of here as well, just like in the bullet app. So I would say that those two are kind of similar, but I have used Tooz a lot more than I've used the bullet app, and this is one of my favorite applications. Last up, we have voicenotes AI, and this is actually an application I used to do some journaling, as you can see in some of these. I actually use this both as a quick capturing application and a way for me to capture thoughts and ideas, but I also use it a lot as a journal. And this is basically an AI transcription application, so you can just hold the record and talk to the application, and it will transcribe it for you. I can also go back and I can talk with an AI about my different notes, and I can ask it questions. And this is more of a note-taking or productivity use case, but you can actually make summaries and tweets and blog posts and stuff like that. I like it just because sometimes I don't want to sit down and write things, but I still want to offload things from my mind, and I want to get things off my head. Sometimes there are so many things to do, and I use journaling as a way to just offload them, and then I can actually use this to-do list thing right here to have the AI create a to-do list for me. So there are many different use cases for something like this. I mainly use it for days when I don't want to sit down and write a journal, either in an application or by hand. So you could actually use something like DayOne instead and have everything. one of the reasons for why I ended up with having voice notes um, as my journal voice notes journaling application. Is that a thing? But as an application in my tool stack is because I really like it, and I paid for the lifetime plan, so I don't have any like monthly expenses with this application, and I have a lot of subscriptions, so it just felt right to just use an application I had already paid for when I was looking for a voice note journaling type of tool. And pricing wise, this will either set you back $10 each month if you go for the monthly plan, which is expensive for a journaling application, but not necessarily for a voice notes application. But I think they at least had it yesterday, and I think they still have the $50 Believer plan, which is the one I paid for. And that was it for today's video. So we have some great journaling applications. It was really hard to choose whether or not I should include the journaling applications that or the note-taking applications that have journaling capabilities, but I decided to do it like this now. And if you want to see a video about note-taking applications with journaling capabilities, please do comment down below and I will try to get to that. I have started taking some notes, so that will probably come anyways, but I would like to hear it if you would like to see a video like that. It makes it easier for me to make them, and also if you have any thoughts on how that video should be, please do comment down below as well. Thank you so much for watching.